And we are live. Welcome, fellow artists, to Lyricology 101. I still don't have my channel back yet, but we back again with another personal bar for bar reaction with my man ChampyG with his track Reflection. This feels more like a mental health awareness kind of vibey track, kind of talking about how he feels on the inside. And I feel like this is more about cadence, rhythm, timing, so when we get into the bars, we're going to love it. Right now, if you don't see anything that's light gray, we covering flows on it. If it's a bit dark, it's darker. We talking about bars, metaphors, concepts, etc. And then anything with colors, we talking about rhymes. And my dude did plenty of rhyming and plenty of flowing here. So if you guys are interested in getting your song broken down in a similar fashion, hit up your boy Lyricology 101 mail@gmail.com and we'll make that happen with you. But for now, let's get started with my man ChampyG.
Yeah. Look. Listen. Yeah. Alright, look. Yo. Juggling these ideations that many struggle with across the nation. They leave me placed in awkward situations, feeling awful as I place this rhyme down, not knowing how to write down these feelings that at night shall take over my mind state. Hallucinations at this time, place, they be rooting for my demise. They left with all my imperfections. As an adolescent, I've been less bent on.
So right off the bat, I feel like what we're hearing is him leaning his flow. It's like he's leaning past the bar line, right? A lot of his rhymes are supposed to be on the 4. He's like going into the 1 on the next bar. And that's his sound though. He's like rolling it. But when we open up, we got the juggling these ideations that many struggle with across the nation, right? Check that cadence, man. It's crazy. Juggling these ideations, that's 8, I think. So yeah, juggling these ideations that many struggle with across the nation. They leave me placed in awkward situations, feeling awful as I place this. So yeah, the rhythm on this is crazy. Awkward situations and awful as I place this rhyme down, not knowing how to write down these feelings that at night shall take over my mind state, right? So let them peep game.
At night shall take.
Let's run it all the way back.
Yo. Juggling these ideations that many struggle with across the nation.
It's subtle how fast he does that, right? So yeah, juggling 3 syllables, struggle with 3 syllables. Don't worry about what's going on in the middle, but we have the end rhyme at the end. So I call these illusions. This is a straight up illusion. Juggling these ideations does not 100% rhyme with struggle with across the nation, but it sounds so good together. It just comes together like an illusion.
Missions that many struggle with across the nation. They leave me placed in awkward situations, feeling awful as I place this rhyme down, not knowing how to write down these feelings that at night shall.
You see what I mean? So like not knowing how to write down. And we're at the end of the bar line, so he's going to roll into the next one and keep pushing it forward. So yeah, he's juggling these ideations that struggle, these ideations, these ideas, this world of ideas, this world of conflicting ideas, juggling these ideations that many struggle with across the nation. They leave me placed in awkward situations, feeling awful as I place this. As he's writing this, he feels awful writing this, not knowing how to write down his feelings because he's going through this dark state of mind. It's almost like a shadow period in his life.
Not knowing how to write down these feelings that at night shall take over my mind state. Hallucinations at this time, place, they be rooting for my demise day.
You see what I mean? But as far as the rhyme is concerned, we opened up with nation. So ideations, nation, placed in, situations, place this. That was like the main end rhyme. And then he shifts the end rhyme to go with rhyme down, write down, night shall, mind state, time, place, demise day. I kept it blue just because they were in the same kind of energy, the same kind of rhythm.
Hallucinations at this time, place, they be rooting for my demise day.
Yeah, I just felt like the way that he was running off that cadence, I just kept it blue.
Knowing how to write down these feelings that at night shall take over my mind state.
All right, so yeah, these feelings that at night shall take over my mind state. Hallucinations at this time space, or at this time place, they be rooting for my demise day. So we got the hallucinations So we going all the way back to the original nation rhyme. So hallucinations at this time, place, they be rooting for my demise. So we got the lucid and the rooting matching, and it just sounds good. The way I'm looking at how he's writing this is like it's a bunch of coupleted syllables. If that makes any sense.
Write down these feelings that a night shall take over my mind state. Hallucinations at this time, place, they be rooting for my demise. They laugh at all my imperfections. Since an adolescent, I've been less bent on
So yeah, laugh at all my imperfections. So once again, just kind of being stuck in that negativity. To him, even they appear as hallucinations. Just a dark energy, right? So hallucinations at this time, place, they be rooting for my demise. They laugh at all my imperfections. Since an adolescent, I've been less bent on improving my health because I've been losing myself. It's been confusing as hell. I've been trying to prevail. So that flow is dope. Been losing myself. Yeah, that's a 4. Or a 5, I think. Been losing myself. That's a 5, my bad.
perfection. Since an adolescent, I've been less bent on improving my health, cause I've been losing myself. It's been confusing as hell. I've been trying to prevail.
So he's just trying to break through out of this period he's in. And then this flow right here is gonna be nice. I like this flow right here. This flow's dope.
Confusing as hell. I've been trying to prevail. Sick of everyone's shit. Sick of the medication. The shit that never kicks in. Sometimes I wanna kick in, but I can't cause I'll never give in. Those 7 acetaminophens gave me a lesson within. The time left I must live, cause deep down I'm destined to win. Even when I'm beat down, y'all still destined to win.
So yeah, once again, this is a reaction. So I wanted to focus on the most important thing here. I did not hit every end rhyme because there's no time. It's a reaction. But yeah, so everyone's shit, sick of the medication, the shit that never kicks in. Sometimes I want to kick in. So the main thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-syllable swing, and he's anchored to this 4-syllable swing, and it sounds great. What is he saying?
I've been less bent on improving my health, cause I've been losing myself. It's been confusing as hell. I've been trying to prevail. Sick of everyone's shit, sick of the medication.
So sick of everyone's shit, sick of the medication, the shit that never kicks in. Sometimes I want to kick in, right? He's just trying to break out of this, right? Once again, it's just like, to me, it reminds me of just a mental health type of song. Maybe even like a mental health awareness kind of situation.
Sick of everyone's shit, sick of the medication, the shit that never kicks in. Sometimes I wanna kick in, but I can't cause...
So I feel like, okay, the medication doesn't even help him. The shit never kicks in. And sometimes he wants to kick in, and I feel like he wants to kick in the door maybe, or maybe kick in within.
Wanna kick in, but I can't cause I'll never give in. Those 7 acetaminophens gave me a lesson within. The time left I must live.
All right, so this line here, I feel like, okay, those 7 acetaminophens, right? So nobody should take 7 pain pills, right? So I don't know if this in context to the story is maybe the lesson he got from it was he attempted suicide maybe. So but I can't cause I'll never give in, right? He'll never quit. He'll never lose his life, or he'll never give up on life. So those 7 acetaminophens gave me a lesson within. The time left I must live, because deep down, I'm destined to win. So it's like, I think he had maybe a struggle, but I don't want to be wrong. So maybe you could correct us in the comments, but I feel like this is what he was going for. Like he went too far because he was indulging in these hallucinatory negative thoughts.
7 acetaminophens gave me a lesson within. The time left I must live, cause deep down, I'm destined to win. Even when I'm beat down, y'all still destined to win.
And I like the homophone for destined to win and dustin to win. It sounds super dope.
Even when I'm beat down, y'all still destined to win. Even when I'm beat down, y'all still destined to win. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to reflect. Work on yourself, no matter what they say. Find your inner peace, no matter what they say. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to reflect. Work on yourself, no matter what they say. Find your inner peace, no matter what they say. Man, these last couple months been a ride, mentally and physically, you know what I'm saying? But everything gonna be alright. Yeah. A couple months later, I came back to write this verse. I juggled the haters in my mind, they disperse. These demons been lying, trying to get me to reverse my state of mind, leading on my hurt. But first, I must...
I like that. I like that flow. That's one of my favorite flows in the song. A couple months later, I came back to write this verse. So after this mental health struggle that we dealt with in the first verse, now he's coming back. He came back to finish the song. So a couple months later, I came back to write this verse. I juggled the haters in my mind, they disperse. So he got rid of the negativity that was from the previous verse in the first place. So I've juggled the haters in my mind, they disperse. So he got rid of them. These demons been lying, trying to get me to reverse. Go right back to where we started from in the first verse. My state of mind leaning on my hurt, but first, right? So check this out. Couple months later, to juggle the haters, love it, perfectly aligned. So write this verse, they disperse, to reverse, on my hurt. They're not exactly aligned, but they're bracketed together. They're in a family. So check it out, listen to it.
A couple months later, I came back to write this verse. I juggled the haters in my mind, they disperse. These demons been lying, trying to get me to reverse. My state of mind leading on my hurt, but first I'ma say it's been...
That's dope. That's dope. All right, so my mind, lying, trying, mine, and then he's just going to be throwing that motherfucker everywhere. All right, so this is the initial first in rhyme, but yeah, he started with the internal and then he leaned the internal into the actual rhyme. So in my mind, they disperse. These demons been lying, trying to get me to reverse. My state of mind leaning on my hurt, but first, and then we're going to roll off with the I sound.
My state of mind leading on my hurt, but first I'ma say it's been a hell of a ride, trying to decide how to handle the words and all the lies. I ain't in a straitjacket yet, so I'm doing just fine. I made past all the gestures, he's just a supply.
All right, so peep this. This flow is nice too. Hell of a ride, trying to decide, doing just fine, just a supply, aggressors deny, endeavors of mine, right? The rhymes are at 100, but the cadence is there. So just roll with the cadence. And then he's going to do this thing a bit in a second where he's going to keep this cadence, a hell of a ride with the endeavors of mine, some letters that then he's going to change the flow for like a moment, and then he's going to go back to the original. So some letters that I could always change. Don't let them defy or demotivate. Your mental health inside, you got to mold your way, right? So he's going to do a back and forth with the flow. It's crazy.
He's just a supply. These aggressors deny. These endeavors are mine. Over some letters that I can always change. Don't let them define or demotivate. Your mental health inside, you got to mold your way.
Nice. All right, so let's run it back. I want to hear it all the way through.
Some say it's been a hell of a ride, trying to decide how to handle the words and all the lies.
So yeah, it's been a hell of a ride dealing with these guys trying to turn him back to the negativity of the first verse.
Listen all the lies. I ain't in a straitjacket yet, so I'm doing just fine.
He's not crazy from all these messed up negative voices.
So I'm doing just fine. I made past all the gestures. He's just a supply.
So the gestures, of course, of these jokers, or maybe even the way I look at Joker's like a villain from Batman. So I made past all the gestures these gestures supply, right? So any gesture that the Joker would try to throw on you, of course, is something horrible. So he's just made it past it. He's moving through it. So he ain't in a straitjacket from all this. He's doing fine. And he's made it past all that bullshit that the gestures supply.
So the gestures, he's just a supply. These aggressors deny. These endeavors are mine. Over some letters that I can always change.
All right, so these aggressors deny these endeavors. I'll roll it up for y'all. These aggressors deny these endeavors of mine over some letters that I can always change. So what he's writing here, I guess he might could write something or say something, and maybe you guys are responding to something that he could always shift and redefine, right? So some letters that I could always change. Don't let them defy or demotivate. Like, don't let these voices break you, right? Your mental health inside. Your mental health is inside. I thought that would have fit. Your mental health is inside. You got to mold your way. I thought that would have fit. So your mental health inside, you got to mold your way. So like, protect your mind.
Can always change. Don't let them define.
Yeah.
These endeavors are mine. Over some letters that I can always change. Don't let them define or demotivate. Your mental health inside, you gotta mold your way. Through this game called life, you gotta pull your weight. Mentally and physically, you gotta show your strength. If not, you can bet a handful of hate from those around you who claim they're your teammates.
Right. So mold your way, pull your weight, show your strength, full of hate, your teammates, right? So he's still got the swing, he's still got the cadence, and that's what he's anchored on. He's using the A sound that he was using before with the internals, and then he just made that the end rhyme. And it just sounds smooth. I think I focus more on his rhythm and his cadence and how he tells his story. But yeah, don't let these motherfuckers fuck your situation up. You got to mold your own path through this game called life. You got to pull your weight. Mentally and physically, you got to show your strength. If not, you can bet a handful of hate. You can bet a handful like it's currency from those around you who claim they your teammates. But really deep down, they looking for the break.
Full of hate from those around you who claim they your teammates. But really deep down, they looking to break any sense of joy you find in the things you claim or utilize to bring happiness inside. So to that I say, have a nice day. Don't expect no reply. Yeah.
So this is what I was looking at, right? So fuck them voices. We ain't gonna let them voices break the game, right? We ain't gonna lose our shit. We're not gonna fall off. So yeah, you're not gonna take my sense of happiness away from me. So with that being said, he's gonna use his happiness to reject the negativity. Have a nice day. Don't expect no reply, right? I like that. I like how he ended it. That's fire.
The joy you find in the things you claim or utilize to bring happiness inside. So to that I say, have a nice day. Don't expect no reply.
Yeah, I like how he ran off of that.
Yeah.
It's a dope way to end it.
Don't let nobody take shit from you. No matter what, you always be you. Stay true to your truth. Stay true to your views, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Alright.
Yeah, don't let that negativity get y'all down. Shit. I know, shit. Yeah, so yeah. I feel like as far as the vibe of the song, the energy of the song, everything feels appropriate. Everything feels well placed. The way that he wrote it, I felt like he was being authentic with himself. I felt like I got the mental hell, got the mental hell out of this. So the mental health awareness to me is something that really pours through the lyrics. But what I was saying as far as his technique is concerned, I feel like he's more about cadence. I was seeing more cadence and rhythms than like elaborate rhyming. But these kind of tracks that are more personal, I don't feel like you got to be super rhymey. You know what I'm saying? So as far as what this man is doing, though, man, he was putting everything together so fluidly, especially in the first verse. And I think he stepped it up on the second verse for sure. But yeah, man. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting your song broken down in a similar fashion, hit your boy Lyricology 101 mail@gmail.com. Please say the mail. Don't forget the mail. Hit your boy up and say, hey, I want a reaction or a bar for bar breakdown. Let me know. We're doing anybody's song. If you want me to cover your favorite artist, we'll cover your favorite artist. It doesn't even have to be your song. But yeah, it is what it is. Much love, guys. We're still trying to get the channel back, the original channel back. We're doing everything we can, guys. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what to do any further. Thank you guys for even reaching out in the first place and trying to get to YouTube. We're just doing what we can, man. Hopefully we can get the original channel back. Thank you guys for your time. There's more personal breakdowns coming out. Be patient, y'all. We got plenty coming. I'm juggling jobs and I'm working for y'all. So let's get it done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you like what we're doing here at Lyricology 101, please share. This has been Lyricology 101. My name is Andre Gaynor. And don't forget, we're the artists. Peace.